Karyn Bryant for MMA Heat. I'm here with TJ Dillashaw, UFC's bantamweight champion. Got a big fight coming up with Cruz. It's been a long time coming. How do you feel that it's just about a month away?
I'm excited that it's going to happen as long as he stays healthy and makes it to the octagon. I'm real excited about it.
Is there a concern, obviously, always, for you yourself, too? You got to find that sweet balance of training hard, training right, but still always pushing yourself to the next level.
It is very hard, especially being a guy like me or a guy like Dominic. I know Dominic's very OCD about training and pushing the limits, wanting to be the best and, addicted about training. And when you're that way, your body can only take so much, you can only push it so hard until it breaks down. And that's something you definitely got to learn,
So what are the benefits now that you're in a new place? Are you seeing a difference in what you're achieving?
I did my last camp in Colorado as well, so it's not much different than my last camp. The reason why I'm there is because I noticed how great it was, and that I followed my coach, Dwayne Ludwig, someone I really believe in, the guy that believes in me and the guy that cares just as much about me as I care about him, and once you find that, you don't let it go. But I've seen some great gains. I got more coaches' eyes on me than I've ever had before. I got new coaches like Lisa Bowling, Elliot Marshall, Lauren Lindell is my strength and conditioning coach, and Christian Allen is another striking coach, and I've seen some great gains already.
Now, obviously, I did a lot with The Ultimate Fighter, and you're getting some heat coming off of that. Was that awkward? Was it difficult? How are you and Uriah now?
Me and Alpha Mill have been great. All these guys kind of seen this coming with me and my Dwayne's relationship. I think Uriah is the only one that's been holding on to it, and it was almost like a storybook thing with it coming out with Connor, and Connor kind of getting under Uriah's skin and pumping it up, and then all of his fans backing it up. It's getting a little blown out of the water, guys move camps all the time. It's nothing new. It's just something to talk about, I guess, and a way for Uriah to maybe push for a big fight.
So you're not a snake in the grass, is what you're telling me?
No, I got loyalty, and I got loyalty to my head coach. That's why I followed him out there. I got loyalty to my teammates that old and new. I was just helping Chad Mendes for his fight out in Tahoe. I was in the backstage with him just now. Joseph Benavidez has been coming out to Colorado to help me train. Danny Castillo's been out there. Lance Palmer's planning on coming out. So I still have these relationships. All this stuff's getting blown out of the water. I think it's the only relationship I got to tiptoe around now. It seems a little awkward is with Uriah. Really uncharacteristic for him to be holding on to it as long as he is, and the way he's kind of going about it. And I think it's got to be for a fight because it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. How tough was that for you last night to see Chad? How's he feeling? And what are his thoughts on what happened?
It breaks my heart. I know how hard he pushed for that fight and how big of a fight that was for him. After taking a title fight on 2 weeks' notice and not getting to show your real you, and then having a full camp and preparing that hard and it being stopped so quick without actually getting to show how good you are, it's tough. That's probably the toughest way to go out, and I feel horrible about it.
Did he think it was an okay stoppage, though?
No, not so much that the stoppage was fast. Just, he got caught. He got dropped and he got re-woken up by Edgar. I was sitting right there front row. It was one of those ones you just hardly get clipped on the button, and that's why the sport is so crazy. Things like that happen so fast.
And lastly, how do you beat the guy, from whom you stole everything? Because, that's the story.
Yeah, that's funny because, the style didn't really come of me fighting both stances until I was with Dwayne Ludwig. I never fought southpaw until Dwayne came in and started teaching me to do so and to create these new angles. I always laugh when Dominic says that. Well, now he's going back and forth. He can't decide what he wants to say, that we're the same fighter, but now we're way different. It doesn't really make sense. But it's not like he's the first one to throw a jab or use footwork or use a feint, so it's a little ridiculous for him to say that.
All right. Well, thanks so much, TJ. Looking forward to that fight.
Absolutely. Thank you.